Sometimes Nintendo likes to give us some surprises at the end of their games, and Mario is no exception. After 100%ing the game all the way through, sometimes we have a little bonus surprise at the end of the game, whether it be a bonus character, a bonus boss, or even a bonus stage or world to complete, which is something always to look forward to and really an incentive in order to 100% the game. So that way we get surprised with something good at the end. But the question is Super Mario Bros. Wonder going to have some type of in-game, post-game goodies for us to explore with, or is it just going to be pretty anticlimactic like Zelda Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom after collecting all the Korok seeds and giving us a ball of poop? So with today being just a week until Super Mario Bros. Wonder, yes, 7 days, that means we have to keep talking about this game and speculating before it already comes out, because you know next week is going to be a huge week as the reviews drop and we learn more about this game, and also the fact that it's probably going to leak early from a lot of people, so be careful on the internet, guys. Our job is to try to figure out what the post-game content is going to look like for Super Mario Bros. Wonder, and if it's going to be any good or something super special that we weren't even expecting. Before we get started, stop what you're doing and leave a like and subscribe if you are very excited for Mario Wonder, because we're going to be talking about this game non-stop when it drops, and there's a lot of stuff to talk about, trust me, and you'll definitely want to be here for it. But thank you guys for tuning in, and let's jump into the video. Bonus worlds or bonus stages in a Mario game is not unheard of whatsoever. Normally, the new Super Mario Bros. Games like New Super Mario Bros. Wii introduces a Star World, which allows you to play a set of extra levels which are a lot harder and more challenging in order for you to complete. Normally choose about one stage from each level theme and kind of remake a new harder version of a stage that you've already played, and also more things to collect like more star coins, and that's always something that's fun to look forward to. But honestly, it's the 3D games in my opinion is where Nintendo did this the best, and I know Mario Wonder is 2D, but I think they should take inspiration from some of these 3D games like Mario 3D Land, which added a super difficult final bonus level which had you doing some extreme platforming in order to get to the end, and also a mini boss gauntlet before getting to the end, which made this a very hard to beat yet fun to complete final mission of the game. And this is not to mention that after you beat the core game of Mario 3D Land, there was like a whole second game with like all the worlds remade again, but made harder, and they all looked a lot different than the original levels, which was completely different. Mario Galaxy 2 added a completely extra galaxy with extra challenges and tons of different levels to complete, including one that was a boss rush of all the bosses from the first Mario Galaxy, which was a cool callback, and also the fact that there was one final bonus stage called the Grandmaster Galaxy, which was a super hard stage with absolutely no checkpoints and only your 3 lives that you carry in with you. And on top of that, there was one last final comment for this stage called the Perfect Run, which took away pretty much all your health and only gave you 1 life, no checkpoints in order to complete this super hard final challenge. But without a doubt, my favorite post-game content had to be Mario 3D World. It gave you 3 bonus worlds, 3, a mushroom, flower, and star final world filled with different levels. Now, a lot of these levels were kind of the same as levels we saw already in the base game, but they were changed up a little bit, making the time speed up, or making there be tons of enemies, or having to do some type of challenge in a short amount of time, but they were also some new stages as well. And once you've completed all the stages from the first bonus world, not only did it unlock the other 2, but it also unlocked a special brand new character, being Rosalina. Also, within these bonus worlds, for instance with World Flower, you had a boss rush, which put you against all the bosses in the game in a short amount of time in order to complete them. World Crown gave you more challenges such as a Captain Toad level, a Mystery House marathon with tons of green stars to collect in a row without losing, and obviously the well-known Champions Road, which is obviously like the past games, very hard, difficult challenge at the end of the game, which put you to the test with very hard platforming challenges. So with this in mind, and already seeing an amazing brand new kingdom of the Flower Kingdom being our brand new world to explore, odds are there's probably going to be some secret area unlocked at the very end, taking us to space or taking us to some other island or something in order to complete some harder challenges and maybe even different things that we've seen from the past games. Maybe we'll just get something like an extra world full of levels that are remixes of levels that we've already seen, or maybe levels that utilize the different items in the game like the Bubble Flower and Elephant Mario in order to do some hardcore challenging platforming. I mean, after all, we've heard that this game is really difficult according to inside developers, so maybe it actually has some super challenging levels for us hardcore completionists of Mario games for the very end, after we've collected everything from the other stages in the game, such as all the 10 purple coins and also all the Wonder Seeds. I'm hoping there's like a bonus level, one super duper hard level at the end, like the perfect run from Mario Galaxy 2. That would definitely be really cool. What would be really cool if there was a level based on the Wonder Flower, taking all the Wonder Flower events from the game and maybe combining them into one level. Like you just go through different sections, you know, completing Wonder Flower events. Let's take Super Mario Odyssey for instance. Remember the last level of Mario Odyssey on like the darker side of the moon, where it allowed you to do tons of different captures and you had to go through this giant obstacle course? Imagine something like that, but tons of different Wonder Flower events. Not just one for the level. I'm talking like 10, 15, even 20 different events that you have to do one at a time in order to get all the way to the end with no checkpoints. That would be so cool. We also could get like a special guest character at the end of the game. I think it could be somebody like Pauline or Rosalina. Makes a lot of sense. I mean, we've seen Rosalina already be a guest star in Mario 3D World, so it could definitely happen here. The good thing is, with a new character, they don't necessarily have to be anything special at all, because they all play the same. You know, every single character in this game outside of Yoshi and Nabbit play exactly the same, unless they decide to add some special character that has a whole bunch of special moves and, you know, is just a unique thing for the game. I don't know. But odds are they can pretty much add anybody thanks to this, and I wish they would add somebody like Wario or Waluigi, or maybe it's somebody that we're not even thinking about. Another thing that would be cool is maybe a boss rush level that puts all the bosses together. I mean, we haven't really seen any so far, so it's impossible to really talk about this. All we've seen is Bowser Jr. We don't know what the bosses are even going to be like, but it definitely would be really cool for sure to see some type of giant boss rush or something where we have like one life in order to take them all out. I think that would be cool. If I was looking for one thing to really make this game feel really special in order to 100% complete, I think of badges, and I think, what if there was a badge that changed how the game played? For instance, there's some super special badges, like the one that makes you sprint really fast, and also one that makes you completely invisible, and these actually change how you play the game, and they're really special badges, and those are the only two that we've seen so far, and the other ones might be some interesting ones as well that changes how we play the game, making us want to replay certain levels in certain ways. What if there's a bonus badge at the end after we've collected everything that allows us to play as like 8-bit versions of all of our characters or something like that? That'd be really, really cool as well, or something like that to change the game. One last badge as a final completion would be cool. Or maybe some type of throwback stage, recalling to like one of the past Mario games, like Mario Brothers 1, 2, or 3, or maybe just a stage that kind of looks classic. It has like a classic 8-bit design to it or something. I don't know, some type of surprise stage like that at the end would be cool. But whatever Nintendo's cooking up, it's probably going to be awesome. So make sure you comment down below what type of last level or bonus world or even extra character would you like to see added to this game. Let me know, and thank you so much for tuning in. Make sure you leave a like and subscribe before you head out. Remember, we are just 7 days until Super Mario Wonder, but like always, I'll see you all on the next one. See you guys.